Welcome back to another video. In this video we are continuing on and we are gonna insulate all around these window frames because they are quite cold. So we want to make sure that these windows don't get all the room cooled down. The window glass itself, nothing we can do about, that's how it's gonna stay. But the frames around, we can put a tiny bit of foam just before we attach the plasterboard and the bottom wood kind of edge for here for the windows. So the first thing we're actually going to get started with is the windows. So we're going to go cut this wood out and clean it up. And then when we put the foam on, then we can screw the wood straight away through the foam on so it squeezes the foam onto the place. So let's go do that.
We never noticed it, but our windows go from, well, except for this one, we could be 50. And they go 60, 70, 80, 90. Funny.
The window gets bigger. And then we have 1 meter is the door.
Yeah. Perfect. Never noticed that.
So we have brought in the wood that's going to be our little window edges, and we are going to insulate underneath them and all around. So we're going to put the foam pretty much like that, and hopefully that keeps some of the cold that's coming through the wood away, especially through this small wood frame. This big beam, of course, it's not so much, but this wood frame definitely is going to suck out the heat and bring in the cold. So adding a bit of this hopefully is going to solve it. I hope that it doesn't cause any problems since it is foam and it does not breathe. But we are not gonna seal it like fully on. It's gonna be able to breathe still. So I hope it just kind of prevents the heat from straight away touching the wood. So let's get started and put some foam all around, and then we're gonna also put plasterboard all around this ones and the wood. So we're gonna do one wood window at a time, and yeah, hope it all goes nice and easy and looks good.
It's gonna be a beautiful little tiny styrofoam mess.
Yeah.
That gets attached everywhere with static. Okay, so we're just gonna dry fit it all.
It's too big.
That couldn't fit more perfect.
That's the way I designed it.
That was your plan since the start? Since we built it, like you knew?
Of course. Calculated it.
Okay, we're gonna dry fit everything because once we have the foam and it starts expanding, we don't want it to expand too much. So we're just gonna cut this side, this side, this side, this side, plasterboard, everything we cut.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Times many. Since there's no more snow outside, we decided to make snow inside.
Yeah, the snapping, I realized there's less
There's less damage.
damage and more cleaner line.
At least we realized it early. Perfect.
low expansion, I guess. Yeah, low expansion.
That's good.
That's what we wanted. Something like that. We don't need a lot.
Oh, nice. How it tightens it down.
One towards wall.
Why is the bucket always better than their big pond over there? It's not like they have to walk far for it.
Peppa?
Why is that always better? Do you like it? Are you looking at papers?
So we are done. We have insulated all around the windows. Hopefully that's gonna help quite a bit.
Oh, we didn't do it before and after, stupidly. We wanted to, but then we got into work and we didn't
with
do
the
it
heat
before.
camera, yeah. I guess it's okay.
It's okay.
We
Let's
know
hope.
it was cold. Hopefully now it's not going to be so cold. We'll do a heat test after just to see how big of a difference between the glass here and these sides are. So we could do a heat camera test. It's just not going to show the before where it was all dark blue here. So it was all cold all around the frame. And now it's going to be a lot less, a lot better. So I hope that the foam is going to be all good. I hope it's not going to create any mess of condensation creation. And we did put the blue side on the other side, as you saw, just in case there's condensation. This blue one is meant for bathrooms and waterproofs. So it is kind of waterproof. And also, it also is anti-molding and anti-fungi, so it doesn't grow on it so good. Hopefully that helps just to be on that side in case there is something between the foam and the plasterboard. But I think it should be all good as long as the room is nicely heated. It's not going in the dew point where the temperature is low enough for condensation to create. And I think these frames, anyways, they're quite small and the foam amount is quite small, where I think it's going to be perfectly fine. But I think it's definitely going to help quite a bit. So that's kind of pretty much it. It doesn't look the prettiest, but once we start doing the walls, I think that's going to kind of wrap it up because it's going to cover it up and maybe start making the room look a bit more finished. And then it's kind of just the final touches of paint. We'll have to plaster all the holes. And that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Snow is melting. And I just hope people had fun. Pepe?
Finished.
You're done.
Tired. Look tired.
You're done going in the bucket 20 times.
Why does he stand on the snow? Just
I
to be
don't
higher.
know. Just the dominance.